A very good afternoon. Welcome back to another session of application of derivatives. In this session, we are going to discuss tangent and normal. Students, in class 11, we have studied a chapter straight lines. We will be using the concepts of straight lines in this topic, and then we will be revolving around the two parts. One is equation of tangent, other is equation of normal. Then we will be studying length of the tangent, length of the normal, length of the subtangent, and length of the subnormal. So these four topics, length of the tangent, length of the normal, length of the subnormal, and length of the subtangent, they are not the part of the CBSE or HPSC or any other state board curriculum, but these are the topics from where the questions are being asked in competitive exams. So we will be doing that part also. Initially, let me start with the basics of tangent and normals. Fine. So in class 11, straight lines, we have studied the very first topic, slope of a line. Slope of a line we simply write if a line makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, and its slope is given by m is equals to tan theta, where theta is the angle which line makes with the positive direction of x-axis. The second thing regarding slope only that we have done, if a line passes through x1 y1 and x2 y2. Fine. Then slope of the line is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That is the difference of the y coordinates upon difference of the x coordinates. Then you have done slope of x-axis. X-axis has the slope 0. Then the fourth thing that you have done in class 11 straight lines is slope of your y-axis, which is not defined. Then we can say point number 5, if L1 is parallel to L2. What does it mean? If two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. M1 is equals to M2. At number 6, I can write if L1 is perpendicular to L2, then M1 into M2 it is equals to minus 1. That is the product of the slope of two perpendicular lines, it is equals to minus 1. Then we have point number 7, where if line L1 has slope M1 and line L2 has slope M2, then angle between lines L1 and L2 is given by your tan phi is equals to M2 minus M1 upon 1 plus M1 M2. Right? After this, we will have equation of a line with slope m and passing through x1 y1. That means this thing you must have done there in class 11 many times, that if you are interested in finding the equation of a line with slope m and passing through the point x1 y1, then the equation is given by y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. So these are some basic parts of straight lines that you will use directly in tangent and normal. Please pause the video and note down all the points and recall them as much as you can, because all these concepts will be very much used in tangent and normal. Let's begin with equation of tangent. Now keep one thing in mind, that this tangent is a line. So what we are going to do, we are going to find the equation of a line. This is what our first point is that you have to keep in mind. We are not going to do anything new. We are just going to find the equation of a line only. So let me take, we have a curve, and at this curve y is equals to fx. I'll draw a tangent at the point P, x1, y1. So on this curve y is equals to fx, we have drawn a tangent L at the point x1, y1. We know very well that tangent is a line which touches a curve at a point. This point P is called your point of contact. From this point of contact, if you will draw a perpendicular line and it crosses the x-axis at this point, from here you have drawn this perpendicular. Then this PT, it is known as your normal line. Fine. This one is your tangent line. Now we know very well that in order to find the equation of a line, I need the slope of a line and a point from where the line passes. So let's first of all proceed with the equation of the tangent line. So this is your point of contact x1, y1. So your tangent passes x1, y1. Fine. Now we are interested in finding the slope of a line, slope of this tangent line. So y is equals to fx is your curve. If you differentiate it with respect to x, you will get f dash x, which is called slope of tangent to the curve y is equals to fx. Fine. Now slope we will find at a point, particular point, and this point is known as your point of contact, at the point at which your tangent touches the curve. So we will find the value of dy by dx at the point x1, y1, and it is known as your slope of the tangent line at the point of contact. Now you can easily find the equation of tangent line, y minus y1. In place of m, I will substitute this dy by dx at the point x1, y1. We will find a specific slope. Find slope at a point into x minus x1. So this is known as your equation of the tangent line. And now you know very well that this normal line, it passes through the point x1, y1, means x1, y1 is a point which lies on the tangent line, it lies on the normal line, and also it lies on the curve also. So for finding the equation of the normal line, I'll be using the same points x1, y1. Now what else is required? I need a point, I need the slope of the normal. Now since tangent and normal, they are perpendicular to each other, so we know very well when two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slope is -1. So from there, you can write y minus y1 is equals to -1 upon dy by dx at x1 y1 into x minus x1. This is the equation of your normal line. So in this way, you can find the equation of normal as well as tangent. Equation of tangent and normal, both we have done. Fine. So you have seen here, we have used all the concepts of class 11 straight lines only. The only new thing that you have introduced here is what is the slope of the tangent line. If we are being given with a function y is equals to fx, then dy upon dx, it denotes slope of the tangent line. And we find the value of dy by dx, we find the slope at the point of contact only. So after finding the slope at the point of contact, you can just substitute the value of the slope in the equation y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. The equation that you use to find the equation of a line in straight line. So in this way, we have done the equation of the tangent line as well as equation of normal line. Now we will switch over to few of the important examples that are being asked in the examination as well as in few competitive exams. Now we have example 1. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y is equals to 3x power 4 minus 4x at x is equals to 4. So slope of tangent to the curve y is equals to 3x power 4 minus 4x is given by dy by dx. So dy by dx is 12x cube minus 4. Now the slope we have to find at x is equals to 4. So in place of x, I will substitute 4. It is 764. Similarly, we have the second example where you have to find the slope of tangent to the curve y is equals to x minus 1 upon x minus 2. X is not equals to 2 because this, at 2 this function will become not defined. That's why we have written this condition here. At x is equals to 10, you need to find the slope of this curve. So first of all, you will differentiate this curve with respect to x. So your dy by dx came out to be how much? Minus 1 upon x minus 2 whole square. Now we need to find the slope at x is equals to 10. So I will substitute x is equals to 10 and I will get minus 1 upon 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 square is 64. So it is minus 1 upon 64 is the slope of this tangent to the curve this at x is equals to 10. Now we have example of type B. Means this is the second type of question. First type में आपने दो examples देखे थे जिसमें हमें पूछा गया था find the slope of the tangent to the curve at the points आपको given थे. अब second में they are asking you find the point on the curve this
at which tangent is parallel to x axis. आपको कर्व के ऊपर वो पॉइंट फाइंड करके बताने हैं जहां हमारा टेंजेंट एक्स एक्सिस के पैरेलल होगा. अब देखिए, बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग टू द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन, लेट मी रिमाइंड यू द some important points that we have done in the beginning of today's session. I told you slope of x-axis. x-axis का slope मैंने आपको बताया था which is 0. दूसरा concept जो हमें यहाँ use करना है वो था आपका if L1 is parallel to L2. अगर दो lines आपकी parallel हैं तो उनके slopes आपके equal हो जाते हैं. Now see the question once again. They are asking me इस कर्व पर हम किस पॉइंट पे टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करें जो टेंजेंट्स आपके एक्स एक्सिस के पैरेलल हो जाएं. टेंजेंट इज अ लाइन, एक्स एक्सिस इज आल्सो अ लाइन. अगर वो दोनों पैरेलल होंगे दैट मींस उनका स्लोप इक्वल होगा. फाइन. सो लेट मी फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ द टेंजेंट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. Slope of tangent is given by dy by dx. तो dy by dx यहां से हमें क्या मिलेगा? 3x square minus 9x minus 9. Sorry, it is minus 6x minus 9. This is slope of tangent. Now, since your tangent is parallel to x-axis, therefore slope of tangent is equals to slope of x-axis. तो slope of tangent आपका क्या होगा? 3x square minus 6x minus 9. और slope of x-axis आप जानते हैं 0. तो यहां से हमें एक इक्वेशन मिल गई, क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. वी कैन सिंप्लीफाई इट. 3 कॉमन लेंगे आप. एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 2x माइनस 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 3x प्लस x माइनस 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. यू कैन टेक x कॉमन. x माइनस 3 प्लस 1 x माइनस 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. यहां से x प्लस 1 इंटू एक्स माइनस 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. तो आपको जो x की वैल्यूज मिली इट इज -1 और सेकेंड जो x का वैल्यू आपको मिला इट इज 3. नाउ कोरस्पॉन्डिंग टू दीज वैल्यूज ऑफ x वी विल गेट द वैल्यूज ऑफ y फ्रॉम हियर. बिकॉज जो पॉइंट आप ड्रॉ करोगे वो आप इस कर्व पे ड्रॉ कर रहे हो. मींस पॉइंट you have on the curve at which you will draw the tangent. तो इस x को -1 आप इस कर्व में पुट करो, you will get the value of y. If you put -1 here, you will get -1 minus 3 plus 9 plus 7. So y came out to be how much? 16 plus -4 is 12. और x को अगर आप यहाँ 3 पुट करते हो यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ y एज -20. So the point at which the tangent is parallel to x-axis is -1, 12 and 3, -20. अगर आप इन दोनों पॉइंट्स पे टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करोगे तो वो आपका टेंजेंट एक्स एक्सिस के पैरेलल होगा. थैंक यू.